Okay, so hello, my name's Sarah Morris, and what I'm going to do is just act out for you an Asperger's rage as I have seen them happening. That doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination it's an absolutely generic way that the Asperger's adult would respond to a sensory neurological insult. It's just what I have experienced around me. Now, the rage that I am going to act is a very physical, frightening experience for everybody concerned, the neurotypical person as well as the Asperger's adult themselves. It is not a desired trait that I think anyone would wish for, and it's very important to remember that the Asperger's adult or child finds the experience as exhausting and disconcerting as everybody else around them. Having said that, what you're going to see is very concerning. I am acting, and I will spend about 3 minutes recreating a situation, showing you how the AS adult has reacted. In my instance, I have found that the sensory input that causes a discombobulation is generally sound or verbal conflict from usually an NT to an AS that just really sends them outside of their comfort zone and causes a meltdown. After showing you this for 2 or 3 minutes, I will stop the neurological insult, and I will then just come back down and sit down, and you'll see that I'm all right, but it is going to be very disconcerting, and if you have not been normalised to these sorts of rages, you will be probably quite shocked by what you're going to see. Okay. I'm now going to act out being an Asperger's adult in the wake of a response to an Asperger situation being created by sound. Darling, can you... Darling, what's that noise? Can you turn the noise off? Ah! Can you turn the noise off, please? Turn the noise off, please. Oh. Just turn it off. I have no idea what it is. Just turn the noise off, please. Yes. Just turn the noise off. Turn the noise off! Turn the noise off. No, pop it. Just turn the noise off. Will you stop? Stop it. I can't. Just, yes. I know. Stop the noise. Stop the noise. Stop the noise. Fucking stop the noise. Stop. Oh. I've got to get out. Stop the noise. Just stop. Now, that was a very sped up performance. I've seen these rages happen as quickly as that. I've seen them last for an hour. I've seen them last for a minute. And when the neurological insult ceases, that sensory insult ceases, so does the rage. And the control comes back, and the sense of normality and reality is reassumed by the Asperger's adult, who is often very confused and can continue to rock for a period of time. Panic attacks, profuse sweating, not necessarily making a lot of sense, but clearly deeply distressed by what has just happened to them and to the effect on their physical environment around them of what they have done. Now, with regard to the destruction that you see, these are all inanimate objects. But what if they weren't? And while we have to be absolutely sympathetic to the Asperger's adult or child who is going through this dreadfully worrying and confusing period of time, one must also be incredibly mindful of the effect that it has on others around that trauma and how they can perceive risk and how they can be caught up in the crossfire of real physical danger during one of these autistic meltdowns. So I hope that's given you a flavour. I've now got a hoarse voice and a very sore left toe, and it is disconcerting. I have been incredibly normalised by these sorts of rages, as I have seen a lot of them. All I can say is that it is a very physical response to a very real neurological temporary breakdown. I have seen it happen with regard to too much light. I have seen it happen with regard to sound a lot, or where the Asperger's adult is put into a situation that they can't understand or make sense of. Is the person laughing at them, or are they choking on something? Am I supposed to do this course of action as I've done in the past, or should I be behaving differently because the response I'm getting back isn't the same? And it's terribly confusing for that Asperger's adult. I hope that helps you, and I hope you haven't been too traumatised. Thank you very much.